Let me bring you in, Bill. What are your thoughts on this? Just again, going back to how Greece itself is dealing with this. I mean, sure, this is a tough situation for Greece to find itself in, considering it is right at the border with Turkey, and the situation exists at this time. But nevertheless, it's human beings caught in all of this, right? So they're the ones who are being sent to these possible black sites, if we are to accept this New York Times report as it's being presented to us. That's worrying, is it not, for how Greece and Europe will deal with this going forward?
Yes, well, I just returned actually from Lesbos. I was there until just a couple of days ago, talking to many of the refugees that your previous speaker just spoke about. And I spoke to many of them about the conditions in their home countries, including Syria and Afghanistan. And many of them I thought had quite credible asylum claims. And also, many of them articulated fears of remaining in Turkey as well. Turkey itself has been pushing Syrians back at its border with Syria. Idlib has been mentioned, and the previous speaker is absolutely correct. We're documenting pushbacks on that border as well. But what I was seeing in Lesbos and what my colleagues at Human Rights Watch are seeing on the Turkish side of the Greek-Turkey border are summary pushbacks of people, the suspension of the right to lodge asylum claims in Greece. I was attempting to get onto the naval boat that's docked at the Mytilene harbor and was denied permission to enter that boat. But I spoke by telephone to people who are on that boat. They're being detained there. They're not being accorded their basic rights. And there's a real risk that the foundation of refugee law, which is the principle of non-refoulement, the idea that a person should not be sent back to a place where they would be persecuted, they're subjected to severe harm, that people are being sent back having a chance to make a claim for protection and to explain the reasons why they fear being returned.